Those of you who don't know each other yet, please spend some time so we can think about how we move our community forward. Thank you so much. Mayor Brown.
Thank you. Thank you for hosting us. First of all, let me also thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I can say I ran 4 years ago laying out a vision to take Jacksonville to the next level. And I kept all my promises, and I'm very proud of that. And so, but we want to continue to move the city forward, and we're doing a lot of good things. And the three things that she mentioned, focusing on downtown, I committed to downtown. I want downtown to become a destination and not a pass-through. I want more people living downtown, more people working downtown. I want downtown not just to be for Jacksonville residents, but for visitors alike. People coming from all around the world about Denver to see downtown. And so in order to do that, we had to make things happen. Now we have a downtown investment authority, we have a board, a president and CEO, we have more people working downtown and living downtown. Everbank moved about 1,500 people downtown, they hired another 500. Citizens Insurance, they're gonna have 1,000 people downtown, literally working downtown and hiring about 150 more people in IT. I'm very excited about that. There's a lot of good things going on downtown. If you look at 220 Riverside, which I'm very proud of, that's my first project. That was my first major project. That area was blighted. The late Mayor Ed Austin tried to do a development over there for 20 years, and now you all have been over there. For those who haven't, you should see it. You got the Fresh Market grocery store, you got the housing there, 600 housing units, you're gonna have an amphitheater there, you're gonna have a hotel there, Corner Bakery, that whole area is gone, but it's having an impact on downtown. I think that, and then, the South Bank is gonna be developed, and the shipyard will be developed, and we'll know more about those two projects in about a week or two. But I'm excited about it. And the other thing that's really cool is that there's a war going on in real estate in downtown. If you think about the 6 buildings that were purchased, Bob, for cash, that says that we're on the right track and we're moving forward. Why? Because you got more people working, more people investing, companies and venture capitalists now looking at Jacksonville. And then the urban core. When you think about downtown and you think about Springfield, we're right next door. So we're having a game plan to continue to invest in Springfield, making sure that we do the right things and not build more group homes. I know that's a big issue. So it's all about making sure you invest and do it right. If you look at Renew Jackson, the urban core, we did a public-private partnership with LISC, the federal government, the city, a $40 million investment to renew Jacksonville, and it impacts Springfield. So going down Newtown, Pedro, I thought he was here, but Newtown, $40 million between Kings Road, Avenue B, Sutel, and then the east side. C.B. Daly's Villas, affordable housing for veterans. Isn't that cool? New housing. So I think when you invest in downtown and the urban core, which is also Springfield, I think what you're going to see is downtown, the urban core coming back to life. And wouldn't it be great? And my vision is to have downtown become 24 hours. I'd love to see Florida State College build 5,000 housing units downtown. Florida Coastal Law move downtown. The Arts School of Art, Jacksonville, have their college downtown. So if you have all 3 of those colleges, those institutions downtown, I think it would be great. Living downtown, 24 hours, 7 days a week. More events, more activities. Before I came here, I was at Rockville, USA. I love Rockville. It's my second time going, and last year was good, this year was even better. 25,000 people.
Yeah.
Every hotel is packed. It is Country Superfest. I don't know how many people went to Florida Superfest, but it was good. There's something for everyone. The jazz, One Spark, all of these things make the city better. So on the urban core and downtown is important. My last point is this, because I'm going to come around and say hello to everybody, to get to talk to you one-on-one. One of the things I'm very proud about is education. I think education is a great equalizer. Jacksonville is on the move. Graduation rate went up 11% since I've been in office. I appointed the first commission of education in the history of this city for $1, thanks to Jacksonville University. They sponsored that position for the last 4 years. And we've launched some good programs working with a great nonprofit community. Communities and Schools, United Way, Big Brothers Big Sisters, the YMCA, Boys and Girls Club, all of those organizations. We've launched the Mayor's Mentors. We have over 600 mentors mentoring young people right now in the middle school. Achievers for Life with United Way. I've launched the Learn to Earn program to expose young people to the possibility of going to college by living on a college campus, having a summer job, learning and earning, teaching them accountability, responsibility. You know, it's so important to me because I'm the first in my family to go to college. And as many of you know, I got my start at Winn-Dixie. You know, my mom raised 5 of us by herself, worked 2 jobs, and she didn't go to college, but always said she had a PhD in common sense. She knew the value of education. I did it the old-fashioned way. I worked 40, 50 hours a week, and then went to school in the daytime. And still that wasn't enough. You know, when I couldn't pay that bill, JE wanted me to drop out. But there were people along the way who believed in me, allowed me to stay in school, and I graduated. So it is a great equalizer. We have so many people in this city. We got to ensure that they get a good education. It is the great equalizer. It is making sure that all these young people out here know that it doesn't matter where you live, what side of town you're from, that if you work hard and play by the rules, you can make it in Jacksonville. Right now, we have about 25% of our population have a 4-year degree. My goal as mayor is to move it to 50%, to either have a 2-year or 4-year degree in Jacksonville. Education is the key to move the city. I'm sick and tired of them talking about, and I know some folks may be in here from St. Johns County, but Duval County, Duval! Can you say Duval? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what's up. I wanted to talk about Jacksonville, and I work very well with Superintendent Beatty and the school board, and you know, the real people who are in the trenches. Because we have so many young people who drop out of school, and we got to do better. And I'm proud of the programs. I mean, you know, when you think about it, the summer jobs is the last thing I want to make, point I want to make, is so important because it's tied to education. We created these great partnerships with Vistacom and others to bring students on now while they're in juniors in high school, so that when they graduate from high school, if they're not going to college, they can get that training and have a job at Vistacom making $60,000 a year, right? Isn't that great? There are partnerships like that. Florida Hood has the same thing. So making sure young people are equipped and ready to go to work, or go get a career, go to college. We're doing extremely well, but it takes partnerships. It takes all of us working together. So I want to build on the foundation that we started. I want to make sure that we're continuing to move the city forward. And I can tell you, there's a lot of things happening in our city when it comes to downtown, the urban core, with great partners. There are a lot of investors now looking around in the urban core. Even in Springfield, there's a lot going on. So I think we have the momentum, and I need your help. I want your support. I need your vote. I need you to tell your friends. I need you to tell your best friends, your cousins, everybody you know. This is going to be a close race. It's going to be a tight race. But I know we're going to win. We're going to win because we're going to win for Jacksonville. I spent 4 years building relationships in this city to focus on downtown, to focus on the urban core, to improve our education system, to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to learn. That's why I have 51 young people, the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council, 51 young people advising me on how to make it better for them. They're from public schools, charter schools, homeschool, virtual school, you name it, it's a rainbow. They're juniors and seniors, and that's important. So they're from all over the city, and they're doing some great things, and they're actually doing it. They had a career fair 2 weeks ago. One of the best that they put on. We supported them at City Hall. But it's about making sure that the next generation is empowered. And education will do that. So thank you for having me here. Thank you for hosting me. I need you all. We can do this. We can do it together. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right.
Hard ass.
I'm gonna hard ask, but well, if you like what you heard, I'm gonna ask everybody to make sure we get out there and make sure this happens. Everybody, give another hand for the mayor. If you like what you heard. For those of you that don't know me, I'm your neighbor. I live down on 4th Street, and I'm working on getting a Springfield community volunteer team together so we can get out and get the vote out in this community. And we really need you to get out there and work with me and knock on some doors and make some calls. Let me tell you, there's a lot of people that just voted in the last election and don't know they need to vote again. Everybody's got jobs, they've got kids, they've got student loans, they've got things that, you know, that they don't have the luxury to pay as close attention as some of us get to. And they really need a reminder. And let me tell you, that personal touch of you knocking on a door, you making a call, it makes all the difference. One thing I hear a lot is we got people that can turn in their vote by mail ballots. A lot of people tell me, you know that stack of bills you have in the corner you don't like to look at on the kitchen bar? I got one of them. Well, that ballot is sitting in that stack of bills right now. And you making that call, you knocking on that door, that reminds them, oh, I can go take care of that right now. And that really gets out the vote. And that's how we're going to win this. And so.